Hey Leo, welcome to your love and romance reading for September 2022. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to check in here and see what messages are coming up for love and romance. I'm setting the intention for September, but you may see this video October, November, December, a year from now. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it. So when it's time to hear the messages, keep in mind this is a general reading. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Without further ado, my lovely, lovely Leos, let's see what's coming up for you all for love and romance in September. We're going to move you all just a little bit closer. Now, the first card coming up for the collective is the Ten of Pentacles. I can't remember which other sign got Ten of Pentacles as their first card. I think a couple of others also got it, like within the reading, but I'm trying to remember which sign it was that got the first card, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is gonna be really strong, manifesting, secure energy. So Ten of Pentacles is kind of letting us know that you're coming into a time where the things you're dreaming about, the things you're thinking about, you're seeing them take shape. You're seeing them come into physical form. You're seeing them come into fruition before your very eyes. So you may be manifesting a very specific type of relationship, or you may be manifesting a very specific type of person. Now, we could have had other cards that gave us the sense of manifesting, but the fact that Ten of Pentacles is coming up gives me a feeling and a sense that stability and security is a part of this for a lot of you. Maybe in the past, a lot of you Leos have been in relationships or situations where things haven't been stable financially, and it's stressed you out and it's scared you. You guys are notorious, Leo, for being very generous towards people that you care about, right? So like maybe in the past you found yourself in situations where because of your generosity, because of the way that you express your love and show your love, you may have attracted people that were in scarcity and were kind of like clinging to you, or you felt like you had to be sugar mama or sugar daddy or breadwinner. And so Ten of Pentacles might be here establishing a sense of stability, security, where there isn't this fear, there isn't this worry around money. Maybe in the past there's just been fears around finances in your relationships, but this might be something that you're breaking out of. Ten of Pentacles is like generations coming together and celebrating special occasions, holidays, birthdays, traditions. So some of you may be manifesting like a sense of family or a sense of home in the relationship here with this Ten of Pentacles. The next card that's coming up here for you all is the Hierophant. There could be a Taurus here involved in the situation, and that might be a significant soulmate. It could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It might not be their sun sign. If you have a Taurus placements, there might be changes or shifts happening for you guys in those areas of life or in those houses that are opening the door to love, or you may be meeting a significant soulmate through that area of your life, or doing something in that area of your life. But the Hierophant is about stability, commitment, again, tradition. One of the key words for Ten of Pentacles is traditions, and the Hierophant comes in with the energy of traditions. So I feel, Leo, that this isn't just a relationship of like dating or hanging out or hooking up or sneaky link or this or that. Like, this is something where you're honoring special times together, right? Or holidays, traditions, things like this, like a sense of coming together, right? In having a sense of community, having a sense of family. Hierophant can also be marriage. There may be talk of marriage or discussing marriage. In an existing relationship, you all might be coming into a time where you are recommitting to the relationship. That if I had to do it all over again, I would. And I'm choosing you today and every day, like this level of commitment. There could be like renewing of vows for some of you, or talking about renewing of vows. But there could definitely be an element of marriage here. If you're like really lonely and you're saying, oh my gosh, Amethyst, like this sounds amazing, this is everything I want, but I don't know where I'm gonna find this person. Hierophant reminds us that as we make our decisions and our choices based on our beliefs and our priorities, our principles, the things that we value, everything else is gonna align, and we're gonna find ourselves around like-minded people, and we're gonna find ourselves aligned with the right opportunities, the right friendships, the right relationships, the right soulmates for long-lasting relationships. So it could be a good, like if you're feeling really stuck in love and you're like, I just don't know, like there's people that seem to be into me, but I'm not really feeling it, or I just don't know where I'm gonna find a good quality person. Well, what are your beliefs? What matters to you? What do you think is important in life? What are your values? And as you start to take those steps based on your values and being in the places and doing the things that honor those values, well, guess what? Now you're going to find that there's a whole world of high quality people out there. The next card that's coming up here for Leo is the Fool, and this is another major arcana card. So when the major arcana cards come in back to back for me in a reading, it tells me big changes in a short period of time. So this may be like an instant connection for some of you, or a connection that just seems to be flowing or moving rather quickly. In fact, we have the Fool here, so people might feel like you're kind of like, head over heels very early on. But the Fool card, I feel could be somebody coming towards you, somebody who's very head over heels over you early on, right? Like they're seeing you and they're like, oh my gosh, I manifested you, and you've manifested this person as well. The Fool card for me in love readings, I see it sometimes come up when there's a really significant soulmate coming in that it's not gonna make sense to the people around you. Okay, like what do I mean by this? There could be a significant difference in age. There could be a significant difference in appearance. You guys might seem like stark opposites. But when I see the Fool card, first and foremost here, there's this past life connection. So you recognize each other on a soul level. But you're opposite in like the perfect ways. You're opposite in the ways that strengthen the relationship, and it complements one another. You make a really good team. And so sometimes people look at this kind of a dynamic and they think, oh my gosh, there's no way, they're never going to make it. I give it 6 months, right? Or, what's going on over there? But they don't realize, they don't understand the connection. So this could be someone that maybe you typically wouldn't see yourself with. This could be someone that your friends and family are like, what? Like, they might know of you of like having a certain type, and this person may be outside of that type. Yet there's a very strong connection, very strong attraction, and a very complementary aspect here. When the two of you come together, it works. It clicks and it works. It may not make sense to a lot of people around you, but it definitely works. So there could be someone that seems very opposite to you here. You might be dealing with someone who seems very opposite to you here. Now your next card here is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups can come up when we kind of have tunnel vision in a situation. I feel for some of you, you have reservations about the differences. And you're like, well, I know that there is a connection here, but I feel like, Leo, some of you are feeling, well, maybe this person is way into me. Like maybe they're into me more than I'm into them. Or, I just feel like you're having this feeling or this sense of, for those of you who are in this opposite situation, you're having doubts about it. You're having doubts about it. Other ones of you, what I feel is happening with the Four of Cups is that it's so funny. Spirit just showed this to me in my mind real quick. I haven't thought about this in a long time, but it made me giggle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding. And when Tula's family finds out she's dating this guy and he's not Greek, all of a sudden they're like, oh, okay, she wants to date, she wants a relationship, we're gonna find her a nice Greek guy. And they keep bringing like all kinds of riffraff, right? Just as long as the guy is Greek, like any other way, it doesn't, it's not like a good match for her. And so, and she's just like, no, I don't want this guy, I don't want that guy, right? Like I'm forgetting Ian. She said, I want Ian, right? She's like, she only wants Ian. And so for some of you, when your friends or family see this connection, or they see that it's starting to get serious, they may all of a sudden be like, well, here, I've got like a nice person for you right here. I've got a nice guy, a nice girl for you right here. Like they're, right up your alley, or like, one of us kind of thing. And so you may be feeling frustrated. Like, why can't you guys just accept that this is who I want to be with, right? Like, I don't want to be with these people. For some of you, I feel flat out there's friends and family that are coming in and like they're literally trying to hook you up with people left and right, because they're like, forget about this person, right? Like, we don't want you with this person. This doesn't make sense. This isn't going to work out. They might mean well. They think that they're helping you. They think that they're doing something good for you. But I just feel here with this Four of Cups energy, you guys are just like, nope, I don't want it. I'm not interested. I don't need your help. I don't need your intervention. I don't need you to be setting me up. I also feel, and this is more an intuitive message here with this Four of Cups, I feel like a lot of you are just completely and totally done with the online dating. Now, I'm not saying online dating is bad. I'm not discouraging you from doing online dating. I've done online dating in my life in the past. My first husband, I met him online. So like, I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, but I feel some of you are just feeling like you're done with just digging through the messages and the profiles and just like, looking for that diamond in the rough. Like, I just feel some of you are deciding, I'm stepping away from online dating. I can't do it anymore. But don't be discouraged, because you might be feeling like, well, if I'm not going to date online, how am I going to meet somebody? Again, here, the Hierophant. As you're doing the things that you value, as you're doing the things that you feel are important in life, you're going to align with these people. And you may still meet somebody online. You may meet somebody through a Facebook group. You may meet somebody through some other kind of online community, as you're getting involved in things that inspire you or excite you, or that you feel are important causes or beliefs. You may still meet somebody online, but it's not going to be for some of you like through the dating apps. Some of you are just so over the dating apps. You're like, I can't do it anymore. I can't stomach it anymore. But that doesn't mean that you're doomed to be forever alone. I used to hear people, when people would schedule private readings with me, I would get it a lot. They'd say, how am I ever going to find somebody? I live in such a small town. And, I just kind of thought, oh, well, like that shouldn't be a big deal. And then I moved to a very small town. I left Los Angeles. I moved to a very small town. So now I know what people mean. When like now I know what that means. When somebody's like, I'm in a small town, where am I ever going to meet anybody? Like, I'm like, oh, okay, this is what they mean by that. But you're not doomed to be alone, right? Still, as you're connecting with the things that you believe and are passionate about and that are priorities to you, you can still meet somebody online. It's just not going to be through like the dating app energy. The next card coming up here for Leo is Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups is, it can come in a few different ways. It can be a dream come true, right? where we feel like, wow, I can't believe this is happening. I feel like I'm dreaming. It could also be a card that comes up when we have several options or choices, and we're going to have to pick from more than one person. It can, well, let's put clarifiers here. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know in this instance with Seven of Cups coming up here for you all. Because Seven of Cups can also be that you're very in tune with somebody. Mentally, emotionally, psychically. Why is the Seven of Cups here, please? Please show us clarifier 1. No, that's not it. Please show us clarifier 1. Please show us clarifier 2. Please show us clarifier 3. Nope. Clarifier 3, please. Okay. Judgment. So you're going to have to make a choice or a decision. Ooh, Chariot. Holy cannoli. This is going to be a big decision. And the Eight of Wands. I feel like some of you feel like you're being made to choose between this relationship and friends or family, or maybe even a community, okay? I grew up in a religious sect, I'll say. It was Christian-based, but we were not allowed to date outside of the church. And it was really, really serious, to where, depending on the circumstances, even if you waited until marriage to be physical with that person, depending on the circumstances, if you married somebody outside of the church, they would excommunicate you. And so maybe some of you are in like a situation where you feel like this person really goes against the grain. This person really goes against the expectation. And so maybe some of you are being made to feel like, well, then, you know, if you be with this person, then you're choosing this person over us, and we're not going to talk to you anymore. I hope none of you are in a situation where it's like an excommunication. Maybe some of you might be. It's not fun. It's not an easy thing to go through. But I feel some of you are being made to feel like this isn't just choosing a relationship. It's choosing one path or another path. It's kind of like the trajectory of how things are going to be going moving forward for you. And that's a big decision. And so some of you might be saying, okay, angels, okay, guides, tell me what you want me to do. Give me a sign. Show me. Do you want me to be with this person? Do you want me to be with somebody else? Should I choose this person? Should I choose this group or organization or family or friends? You might be looking for a sign. Now, unfortunately, I'm sorry to tell you this, but when the Chariot comes up for me in my readings, it's telling me that this is a free will life lesson. Like your life lesson in this situation, the thing you're supposed to learn is you have free will. And that in this particular instance, your angels and guides do not have permission to override your free will. In this instance, your angels and guides, all they can do is back you up and support you once you make the decision. They can't choose the door. But once you choose the door you want, they can help you open it. They can help you through it. They can back you up through the process. They just can't pick for you. They can't decide for you in this instance. So you're the one who has to make the decision. It's up to you. And your lesson here is free will. Eight of Wands, once you do make up your mind, again, some of you have heard me say this before, the Chariot with the Eight of Wands is really emphasizing this, but some of you have heard me say about the Chariot card, it makes me think of the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson when he said, once we make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. So in this way and in this instance, it's like things are going to happen very quickly. Things are going to move along very quickly as soon as you decide. But first you have to decide. Once you make up your mind, everything else is going to fall into place. I just kind of feel like For a lot of you, it just feels like it's a connection that maybe you might tell yourself you'd rather ignore, or it's easier not to mix things up. It's easier not to go through all this. But I just feel here with the Eight of Wands, you might just really be feeling pulled towards it. I kind of feel like it might be a situation for some of you, like the expression goes, curiosity killed the cat. But then my cousin used to always say growing up, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought him back. So maybe for some of you, you're like, I just don't really care how this ends. I need to know. I need to have this experience. Some of you may be feeling this way about this connection. That's not to say that it's going to end badly, but because some of you are being made to choose, you're thinking, oh my gosh, well, what if this relationship doesn't work out? And I feel some of you are like, you know what? Even if it doesn't work out, I still need to explore this connection. I need to figure this out. I feel like some of you are just really unable to resist this person. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign videos, your Venus sign. Sometimes your moon, rising, or Venus may resonate more than your sun sign. There is a link in the description of the video that will take you to the other videos, so it'll be easy for you to find your placements and watch those. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Don't forget to check out the weekly forecasts on my channel, where I talk about everything other than love and romance. And I also do a card of the day on the channel as well. So hopefully you guys will check those out too. And hopefully I'll see you all in the comments there. If not, I hope you have a fabulous September. And I do hope you'll come back and check out the October love reading. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Have a wonderful, wonderful September, my dears.